Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Janderra. I'm Garowyn, and it's our weekly catch-up and chat. So, it's been a busy week. Lots of stuff happening. Still healing from last week's accident. Yeah, a lot going on. A lot going on. But yeah, let's have a look, and we'll go through some of the updates as to what we've been up to this week. So we've swapped out caravans. We've now got a Coromala. I don't know how to pronounce it. We've got a different caravan anyway. I had my first purple iris come out. I'm so excited. I love irises. Irises are my favorite flower of all time. And I'm very, very excited that I have them blooming. So I've never actually grown irises before. So this is very exciting. So very happy with that one. So I did a review of the bunkhouse cell caravan, just to go through and show what my impressions of it were, the good, the bad, the ugly. The owners of this caravan are actually getting it repaired at the moment, so they've only owned it for a little while. Hi, Bibby. Hubby's sore. Hubby's very sore after his accident last week. He is very sore. He's having to keep his painkillers up regularly, and yeah, he's very sore. But he is doing really, really well at his new job. He's absolutely loving it. Thankfully, they weren't bothered by the fact that he had a car accident, and are willing to accommodate his different needs at the moment. Like the doctors said that he's not allowed to lift anything heavier than 5 kilos with his left hand, because there's still quite a significant amount of swelling and bruising on his wrist from when the airbag hit it. So, yeah. He's still getting a lot of pains with his chest. Just from having the airbag go off in his chest was fairly intense. But he did actually manage to sneeze. He did a full sneeze today, although it wasn't like his normal sneezes. His normal sneezes are usually explosive. But yeah, I am so ecstatic about the job. I mean, literally, he's been looking for Gavin hasn't had a lot of jobs in his life, but all of them have been for like 7 to 10 years, well, 5 to 7 years each. So he's not the kind to flip from job to job to job. He likes a nice, stable work environment. And since June last year, when he lost the job at Tyson, which incidentally is a death trap, don't work there. Like literally water running through circuit boards. Not a good thing. Water and electricity don't go well together. Anyway, so June last year, so June 2020, was when he lost his job, and he has now got a new permanent full-time job. And I think he actually worked out that it's the best pay he has ever had in his entire life. So he is just over the moon with excitement. It is long hours. It is going to make some differences to the way that I'll possibly be interacting with the community on YouTube, because he's having to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get to work for 4 a.m. At least for the first 3 months, because that's part of his new position, is that he actually shadows someone for 3 months. So he learns the ropes and all that sort of stuff. Hi, Wild. Hi, Annette from Apple Tree Urban Homestead in Perth. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Wild. And Mike. See, I'm over the moon with excitement for him. And fantastically, the job is actually looking at his position as it's a critical position. So it's not just essential, he's critical. So very excited. Very excited. Hey, Sweetie Creek Farms, lovely to see you here. Hey, John from Will It Grow, lovely to see you guys as well. See you as well. But yeah, we are really excited with the new job, really grateful that he's got it. And big thanks to everybody for your prayers. We actually had some fantastic news from the insurance company. They gave us a really good price for the car that got smashed. And we managed to find a new car, which I'm going to do a video on shortly. Well, it's not a new car, it's a 1998, but it's a Toyota Camry station wagon, and it's had 2 owners and got the full service history. So I am stoked. Hopefully it has been really well looked after. So really, really pleased with that. Absolutely. Go show some supports for Apple Tree Urban Homestead. And it's a lovely lady over in Perth. So yes, so we're having to adapt to the new job. So starting at 4 a.m. means that he's having to get up at 3 a.m., which really means, hey, Ed! Oh, and great to hear that Ed's going to be on his property very shortly. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so 3 a.m. starts. It means he's got to be getting to bed at like 6 or 7, which means I've got to keep the boys a lot quieter earlier. Trying to get 2 boys to go to bed around that time is a little bit challenging, to say the least. Oh, and at the moment, Matthew's actually on a 4-day camp checking out Carnarvon Gorge. It's like 4 hours west of here or something. I've never been there personally, but it's supposed to be like the camp of a lifetime. He's gone with Boys Brigade, and poor little Jonathan. I think it's the first time his brother's been away for this long. He's a little bit lost. Oh, you hit 502 subs after your live this morning. That's awesome. Oh, and then you lost 3. It happens. Jim, seriously, don't get cranky about it. It's not worth your mental energy. It's great that you hit 500, though. You'll get there again. Not a problem. Oh, uh-oh. What'd you do, Mike? You named a new animal after John. They got quails. I'm not sure if it's a quail that they named after you. You have a noisy Bobby B head. So we needed a John as well. Different animal. I love it. That's so funny. Not a bird. Not a bird. Okay, is it a rabbit? So yeah, so I do apologize if I'm not on everybody's lives as much as I was. It's just, it is making it quite difficult at the moment with Gavin having to get to bed early, and trying to keep the boys in bed and trying to coordinate everything else like that whilst living in a caravan. It's a little bit of a challenge. You're going to get a doggy and name it after John from Millet Grove. Big congratulations to Silhouette Park Farm. Nettie and Adam, I'm so excited for you. They have just hit 5K subscribers and they've got a video that's had 2 million views. How cool is that? Silhouette Park Farm are awesome. Really, really so excited for these guys. Oh, not a bunny either. Oh dear. Anyway, it's a surprise. That's going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see that one. Anyway, so really excited for Silhouette Park Farm. Super, super excited. So yes, anyway, what else has been happening? I'll say, yeah, I did a quick update on, what am I up to? So that was last week. So I did the review on the Bunkhouse Caravan. That was the lives from last week. Plus a short. That's already got 1,000 views. That's pretty cool. Yep, go check out Bibby's channel. You're going to name a suspension after Mike. Hey, Adam. Oh, I love your shorts. Now I've got to show the shorts. I have to now. I totally have to. Adam's so excited for you guys hitting the 5K subscribers. That is absolutely awesome. I am so excited for you both. And the 2 million views on that rocket stove thing is absolutely awesome. Now I'm going to go hunt down your shorts video. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bring that over here. So Adam Kilpatrick, for those who don't know, is the Adam from Silhouette Park Farm. And he has got, I'm sure most of you have seen it because I usually put it up on my lives reasonably regularly. Where is it? There it is. It's the best shorts ever. Shorts. I mean, who's going to not love a short like that? I mean, seriously. Anyway, but you got to check out Silhouette Park Farm. They've got, if you haven't checked them out, having a spelling typo glitch. Oh my goodness. Can't type to save my life at the moment. So Silhouette Park Farm, check it out. 5.18K subscribers. So excited for you guys. So excited. And let's have a look at your most popular video. I mean, 2.1 million views. I mean, how cool is that? How cool is that? It is, that's the coolest. So excited for you guys. That's the link for the video if you haven't seen it. But 2.1, that's nearly 2.2 million. It's so exciting. So you've got to go check out that making a wooden rocket stove with a Ryobi nation. Ryobi one. Anyway, looks like a lot of your Ryobi videos are doing quite well there, Adam. That's really cool. And they got some crazy lightning. And they had some more crazy lightning coming up this week too. But I've got myself all nice and distracted. Now, if anyone wants to come and join the panel, there's a link pinned to the top of the chat. At least there should be. Anyway, now, where was I up to? So I did the shorts on the caravan review for the bunkhouse, just encouraging people to go look at the full video. Now, what have I missed here? Have fun in Oki, Bibby. It's so nice that you're going to get to have a break. So it's really good. Yes, you do need to make a video about getting the 5K subscribers. Oh, no, that's not good, Nettie. That's not good at all. Oh, dear. The thing that's going around at the moment. Where am I up to? Anyway. Yeah, 2 million views is really cool. I'm so excited for you guys. Really excited. Oh, no one watched your short today. Oh, dear. What short was that? I've hardly been on YouTube today. My one of my best friends had her daughter's christening today. So I spent a very large chunk of the morning at a Lutheran church. So that was an interesting experience. I hadn't actually done a Lutheran church service before. Kind of did my head in having to sit down while singing rather than standing up. And it was like, oh, okay. Lots of exercise, sitting and standing though. Anyway. Oh dear. It's been one of those days. Actually, it was a really good day. It's your pussycat. That's your pussycat. Let's bring that up over here so that everyone can see what I'm looking at. So you've got to go check out Bibby's
kitty cat.
Bibby's kitty cat.
You comfy there, Emma? Oh, yeah?
With the green eyes happening.
Is it hot or something today? Oh. Right, we won't belly.
You've had 8 views. Now you got 4 thumbs up. Anyway, what have I missed? What have I missed? Oh, yes, I saw. I'm so sorry about that, Nettie. That's sad when you've had an animal for 17 years. You have that really strong connection with them. So nasty. Oh, shorts are not going to your inboxes anymore. That's a bit of a challenge. Net needs some positive vibes, trying to lose weight and start a home-based business at the same time. That's a big task. Big task. That's a big life-changing experience, that one. We'll definitely keep you in my prayers, beautiful. Now, I've gotten behind with... Right, okay, now, so, did a Shed Wars video on tips for gardening in the drought. That's something that's really something that I focus a fair bit on, because we can get extended and prolonged droughts in the Lockyer Valley. So being able to prepare my garden for either high rainfall or low rainfall, mostly low rainfall, is something that's really important. So I do know a fair bit of techniques and tips on how to actually handle that. And I do actually have a playlist that goes into gardening in a drought, which I'm adding to regularly. Most of it's, I've just got too much happening at the moment to be able to do much of anything. But I hope everyone finds that video interesting and helpful. I know John really liked my idea with the pot plant, or the flower pot. But yeah, and we got some rain. Yay! Not as much as they were predicting. They were predicting like 15 mil and then another day of 30 mil. We only got like, I think it was like 1 and 10 mil. But really grateful for that. And I got this pretty pink gerbera. It's so pretty. I'm really excited about that one. And that's one of the things I'm doing as well to help me cope with everything that's happening at the moment. I decided that I needed some pretty in my life, so I started planting flowers around the place, and it's actually really helped. Really helped. Oh, and then we're back to the roof saga. It continues. I found mold going into the lounge room, and that's never a good thing. But the roof is doing fantastically, absolutely fantastically. Yeah, see, John liked that video on the drought, gardening in the drought. So yeah, we have since had, so I did another video later in the week where the steamatic guys came back out to actually assess the new lots of mold that have come up in the lounge room. He suspects it's not actually going to be a dangerous type of mold, which means it may not get covered by my insurance to actually get it all cleaned up. But it also means that I'll just have to get around to cleaning it eventually, and it's not going to damage our health. And that's my main concern. But what they did find is they've had this dehumidifier in the room for nearly 2 weeks, I think. And it's still pumping out heaps of moisture out of the room, heaps of water out of the room. Well, that's an interesting way of getting some pretty in your life. So yeah, there is a big, like there's a patch of concrete about that big that has got very high levels of moisture. Hey, Howie. welcome to my live. I don't think you've been on one of my lives before. It's lovely to see you here. You'll see a few people that you know in the comment section, namely Wild Edibles. So yeah, so the gardening in the drought was one thing that I really wanted to focus on, that I focused on this week. Also had a bit of a problem with the aquaponics, where we discovered the reason why it's been leaking water. And it's the one thing I don't like about aquaponics. I'm not sure if I can zoom in enough, but that'll work. See that? That's fine root hairs from my celery that Robert from Homestead Aquarius thinks I need an axe to chop down. And at the moment, with my attempt to try and get it out of the gardens, I think I'm going to need a chainsaw. It's really quite a challenge. But yeah, so the fine root hairs are actually stopping the water from going into the grow bed. So they're just flowing straight back out again. So yes, but you can see a little bit on how the aquaponics is going. But I ripped out a lot of the celery. Sorry, my camera work is a bit shaky at the moment. I'm still using a lot of asthma medication to cope with my lungs. These are some of the piles of celery that I gave to my goats. I mean, check out that celery. That's big celery. I've actually got a video on the length of my celery, and I think I measured it at like 1.4 meters. There's two of my goats. That big pile of celery there. And there's another big pile of celery that I gave to those goats. Would have been easily 6 kilos of celery, hey? And it's tasty celery. It's really nice and crunchy. But yeah, halfway into doing it, I ended up cutting my hand on the grow beds and having to stop. So I've still got a pretty nasty, it's healing, but blood pouring out everywhere. Oh, not everywhere, I'm exaggerating. Not like it was pumping out or anything. But yes, so, and my little mulberry here. I've really got to get that into the ground. But with everything that's been happening this year, I've been really focusing on, let's just keep things alive, not have them die. And that's one thing the aquaponics is really good at. It's like the life support system. But yeah, so I chopped back a huge amount of the celery. And I really haven't made any much big of an indent. So it's 7:30 a.m. and at 8 a.m. I must address and suspend 2 people. I really don't like to suspend folks, but it is what it is. You've got to suspend someone, John. We all love seeing your suspension videos. So you're going to have to prepare for that. Mulberries are delicious. They are my favorite tree. Howie, absolutely favorite tree. I mean, there's so many things that are beneficial about mulberries, and I'm sure you can tell me heaps of them. They're great for growing everywhere. I love them. Did they win the biggest celery for the Southern Hemisphere? That's a very good question, Bibby, because this longest celery competition in Chedwards actually went over the 2 seasons. So it's not until we finish this season that we actually find out. I don't know that there was any other entries from down the Southern Hemisphere. I think maybe my celery scared everyone off. I don't know. I didn't actually see any other. You think you're suspended, Bibby? Did you do something that warrants suspending? But that is a very good question on who is going to win the longest celery. Hint, hint, you might get it. You can just imagine that video John's putting out today. You're suspended. Gotta be Charlie from Bushcraft Family Homestead. He's got some really funny stuff that he's doing with his little backgrounds and everything. And he's actually got a recording of John saying, "You're suspended." The chicks love that suit. Absolutely. But I'm not mentioning the suit. Not this time. I have got very big celery. The celery grows fantastically in the aquaponics. It just absolutely does. I mean, I'd love to say it's something I'm doing, but it's not. It's something the fish are doing and the bacteria. Oh, no. It's 1.4 meters. I'll see if I can find it. That was a little while ago. I might have to go for my Shed Wars playlist. Let's see. Can I find my Shed Wars playlist? They're typical. I can never find my Shed Wars playlist. How bad is that? I can't find my own playlists. Ah, dear. Anyway, although that did remind me, I haven't had any new entries this week into my Janderra milk challenge. So if anybody's got any good recipes on milk, I have a ludicrous amount of milk at the moment and really need ideas on things that I can do with it, especially in small, tight spaces like a caravan. So I have had Andy from McDowell Manor did a video ages ago on making feta. So I actually made feta. That was a while ago. Patriot Homestead making a simple butter, but I can't do that with goat's milk. And Wild Edibles did making cheese part 1 and then did part 2 on Mike the Caveman's channel. So if you've got any recipes that you like to do with milk, doesn't matter what kind of milk, whether it's almond milk, cow's milk, goat's milk, sheep's milk, coconut milk, any kind of milk, I don't really mind. Do up a video and use the hashtag Janderra Milk Challenge. And if you can comment on this video as well, it'll make it even easier. And I'll add you to the playlist and we'll go from there. So very excited about the milk challenge. But yes, that wasn't what I was looking for, was it? I was looking for the longest celery. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard to find a video on your own channel. I can actually find things on other people's channels quicker than my channel. How bad is that? I know it's one of my Shed Wars videos. That's not actually looking for mine, is it? Oh, there we go. So this was a month ago. I measured my celery. John, you have to make another cheese for me, buddy. I'd love it if you could make a cheese for me and add the hashtag Janderra Milk Challenge. That would be awesome. So, I mean, check out that celery. My celery is pretty long, but I actually did measure it. So there it is going along the tape measure. Oh, no, it wasn't 1.4, 1.2. 1.24 meters. There you go. It's big, long celery. And it's really tasty too. And my son even my 4-year-old decided to demonstrate eating it. He loves celery. He's funny. Oh, sweet. You built a chicken tractor this week and JA has done an amazing job. One of the best tractors you've seen. It's got an old trailer axle and car tires on it. Getting portable electric fence this week. That's awesome. Yeah, John's always suspending you, Ed. Always. Not Unky again. Bunky again. I would just about be guaranteeing that Ed would be one of them. Oh dear, got behind in the comments. It's all good, Bibby. This too shall pass. Oh, that's a good question. Not that one. Wild, was your zucchini bigger than Darren's? Yes, another good question, Annette. Bibby, when will you know if you've gotten the house? Have you heard anything yet? Now, let's go back. Okay, so what else happened this week? I think that's about it. We got some more rain, not a huge amount, but we did get a little bit. And that's about it for tonight, for this week. Been a pretty full on. 18 inches, easy bigger. That's a good question too. Has Bomber just tripped over anything lately? Oh dear, that was a funny one though. But on that note, unless somebody wants to come up on the panel, I probably really should get going. Gavin's actually, there's a public holiday tomorrow, so he doesn't have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, poor Bomber. That was funny though, but painful watching somebody else falling over too. It is dropping. It absolutely cuts down here at the moment. Water is pouring into our tanks. That's awesome, Sweenies. I wish we were having that much rain. Although we don't normally get rain in spring. Not usually until the end of October, I think, is what Adam was saying from Silhouette Park Farm. So yeah, I was actually really happy with the little bit we did get. It was better than nothing. But yeah. But that is awesome that you're getting heaps of rain. Bomber, absolutely fantastic. Oh, you're going to have to buy some water in, Nettie. What happened with your water tanks? Did you get them connected up? I can't remember seeing whether you actually, I knew you said you were getting close to actually having enough to be able to get the new water tanks. Did you actually get them? I can't remember. Did I miss? I'm sure I missed something. Yeah, October, the end of October is our wet month. So yeah. Yeah, Nettie and I both missed out on all that rain the other day. So that big storm that you guys got, Bibby, we missed out. It just went around us. Oh, you might not get out of the block in the morning to go to work. Oh, well, might have to work from home. Such a challenge, that one. Peace, love, fellow earthlings. Make a great day and plant tree crops. Absolutely, Howie. Totally agree. Although I think I've just about killed my red papayas. I think I've got a couple of mandarins that are still there. I've got to plant some more. Oh, you got nothing too? Oh, okay. Yeah, that storm was a bit of a funny one. We got lots of wind. Lots and lots of wind. But it doesn't look like we've got any more rain coming this week, which isn't a huge surprise. But I am just so grateful that my roof is no longer leaking. So yes. Have a good night, John. And yes, are you having another live next Sunday? Where to Begin Homestead is coming on as our guest. Okay. Oh, it's their first live. Oh, nice. Sunday mornings don't really work well for me for lives. That's why I do Sunday night lives. Hopefully by the end of the month. Yeah. Oh, that's great, Nettie. Getting the bigger tank is better. As long as you get it before the wet season starts. Ah, you're doing a share your channel series. Nice. Yeah, that's important to do. And you've got to work around when's going to work for you. Sunday mornings just doesn't work for me. And that's okay. I'm sure you've got lots of other people that are going to come on other than me. And I'll catch the replay anyway. You're going to do a live on Sunday, but Daz and Sweenies are doing Sundays now. Not sure when to do it. It's a challenge, isn't it, Nettie? Trying to organise when to do lives when somebody else isn't already doing them, when you want to go on their lives. Anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic week and that your gardens are booming and growing well, and that everything is going well for your families, and that you have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's live. I really appreciate everybody coming in. Yes, your 5,000K giveaways live. That's correct, Bibby. Saturday nights is free now. And you've got 5 more channels lined up to come on. Trying to connect to smaller grower channels and connect communities and networks. Yep, that's a good idea. But yes, it is most definitely. But I mean, when it comes down to it, you can't please everybody. You just have to do what the best you can. Yes. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love your comments in the videos. I've found them really encouraging and supporting, especially over the last few weeks with all the extra challenges we've been having. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on. You have a great week, and we'll catch you in the comments section. Bless you.